Thank you for the follow, Paula underscore VTuber55. Right, let's have a look at this. Start new game. Just have a nice chill Friday time. Sure my chats are working and all that fun stuff. Right. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A Thaumaturge or Temperamancer is able to discover secrets lingering in a personal place. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a Doctor of Souls? It's impossible to fully name the essence of Thaumaturge without being born one. So we're a spiritual therapist, I'd like to say.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Freaky ghost following us.
I know, you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
First player check it in or dictate him. I dictate.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
You can freely move around all locations. Okay, so WSD. Lost there. Dear Antonio, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just winter that makes everything good and warm and distant. As you can guess, the life on exile does that spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to foreign lands, among foreign people who fight under Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health, my mind, and cultivating the land that I fertilise with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Please pray for me. Cancer. P.S. I don't think that will make it through the censorship. But if it does, please tell Anarchy that thoughts of her brought me solace until the very end. And if they will see each other. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I have to tell you. The times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now. And it's not all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. Just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the laws with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. As someone on our side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tis and take a loan against half of our assets in Kalaruz. Invest in the oil business in Braca. The railroad is already getting there. And the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorization. Do not delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. I mean, oil is oil. So can I move the mouse? Oh, yeah, cool. I can move the mouse as well. Right, as a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate enemies' actions. You can follow traces of emotion and thought, actions and words. Reach your goal easier. Finger click, finger click, finger click. Okay. God bless you. Whee! DDS 60 watch streak. Hope you're doing well, DD. The Trice Herald. The tragic events of August 29 have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reforms proposals set out by the Minister Alexander Buligin were to be dismissed, were brutally interrupted by Karasat troops that stormed inside municipal board buildings. Armed Karasaks that entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. And it is lacking. Well, here's the stagecoach.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
There you go.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Prologue. Hoping for the better.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
I feel like I should be walking around clicking all the time. Oh! I got experience for that. Protective charm made of strings, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil. Yep, I am now clicking everywhere I walk. Click my fingers, click, click. Click my fingers, click, click. You imagine that you've lost something in your house and you just focus on it and you click your fingers and it gets highlighted in your vision. That'd be so fucking useful. Soon the day will come when people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they'll get rid of the despised Tsar. Many of the recent events, so agonizing for many, have been a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads profoundly and abandon their work, for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and clean our land. It's already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action. The country folk are already joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Proud answer, it only draws from your floor of pride level, but also feeds it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your Znami. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh dear. When the enemy lists all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on the bar at the right of their feet, where your health points are represented by a bar at the bottom left. Okay, so 2 focus, 15 health, 11 health, 3 focus. So he's using his fists. He's definitely got a fucking knife. Punch to the face. Ow, my ribs. No, you're not. Ow! That is a knife. Perception. Okay. Perception allows you to anticipate enemies' actions to find out what they're planning. Unfold the action queue at the top of the screen. Skill speed. Skills have their own speed, so skills are more powerful but require preparation. Bring the rest of enemy attacking first. Okay, so precision cut. I mean, if you're doing 5 to 6, it'll take multiple. So I probably want to do one of these. Yeah, right in the kidney. Ow, my arm. I hope I've had my tetanus shots. Go to sleep.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Thaumaturge points. On the Grimoire cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on trees. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers of any dimension, and hunt suitors to enable further development. Oh. So we have the heart. We have the mind. We have the deed. and we have the word. You can buy upgrades for Thaumaturge points in the development panel. Once acquired, assign upgrades to an attack to apply its effect. Oh, okay. 4. Many people have flaws, but only Thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract suitors and allow young Thaumaturges to make pacts with their suitors. Your flaw is pride. If your nature is by making the right choices, it will impact the course of the events in the future. Umpire. Very creepy. Right, so it gives 60% chance of doing double damage. As a point to restore your focus. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy's suffering state. Corrupt. You know what? Let's take the double damage. We go to upgrade. And put it on quick attack. Pet the doggo. Pet the doggo, pet the doggo, pet the doggo. Ooh, let's go and see in. Ooh, newspaper. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yavin Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yavam's most eminent families. The Governor General addresses to the townspeople expected in the next few days. Holy man.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected this thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
In
I believe that.
miracles. In my condition now, I can only hope for a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Prayer beads, time-worn prayer beads with 30 wooden knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wall better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, it almost attracts. For a conclusion, Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magical zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flames of his ardor.
Have you figured anything out yet?
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, so observations are information you acquire by interacting with people and their items. Observations make up conclusions. Valuable source of knowledge about the world and the events that can help in different situations. Perception and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you'll find a trace of someone's personality. It takes on one of three forms: unknown, you've seen it for the first time; familiar, you have seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to; certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
Just throw out a save.
Maybe I will try later.
A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Dimension force too low. Word.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers from a Russian Orthodox rite. It vibrates with languorous moans of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm and also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Trace certain. Rasputin. Draw conclusion. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that the priest had such passion? Surprising. The mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods.
Careful you don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
So this requires deed 1. Ah. Mind. Petty device that volunteers self-mortification of the body. Dimension force too low. Mind. Trace unknown. Okay, now I can talk to him.
Learned, wizard.
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Basil and I draws me for a bribe or defeat. Pay him well, not so much, but beg?
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Eternal Mindscape escapades!
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter. unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Oh, we've got a Thaumaturge point. And we have our summon back. Your bond is restored thanks to Rasputin's help. I feel like I don't know if I should dedicate or spread my points across. Let's go with deed. Just focus by 1 point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Okay, let's put that on planned attack for now. Alright, save. Let's get clicking. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Free switch between the one you like to track. After switching the objective, reveal a path. But sometimes the path is so mysterious that it eludes even the experienced Thaumaturge. Don't worry, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. As if I...
I felt something. Where is it? I felt something. Where is it?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Shikuku! A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Oh wow. My urge to be nosy and go in other directions is high. We have like a map. Kinda, yeah. Back this way, apparently?
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Petrol does not want to take you to the cemetery. If he uses my power, I'll be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Use Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions, and if manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change. The umpire will appear next to the character. Okay, there's a few things around him. Rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag revealed the sour odour of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheel from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone. The muscle burns with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Shovel. The shovel, which showed traces of mud and ice, the coachman had freed the wagon's wheels on the soft soil that had engulfed them. The coachman was tired and weary. He worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all his dreams of a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. So I know somewhere in here, like this large area, I've got to find something.
Am I sensing? I failed.
Wooden box carved with elaborate painted wood. I am too stupid to know this item. Yeah, I can go in this house. Knock knock.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
$36! These guys are healthy motherfuckers. Oh dear. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away their focus, causing them to enter breakdown. State, strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow it to fight down quicker. Okay, so. Ah. Fuck with the mine. The enemy has lost all their focus. Now in the breakdown state, it's a great chance to attack. Give this man a concussion. Not of this world. Oh, bloody penance. Cool. I could finish him off. Ow! One stick to the face. Ow! Jab to my liver. Right, so break you down. Not of this world.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Pretty sure he should be dead if... Right. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous and irritable, and easy to pick fights for the most trivial reasons. Something isn't right here.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't... Please leave. Please. Please.
Okay, it's different. Need to find a way to let me in. Oh. Word again. A damaged arch shaft. The damaged axe shaft, the trace it bears does not belong to Vanessa. Shafts are grown with thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who is not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Dish shards, broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The core erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied. Compelled screaming fingers pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Domestic squabbles. In this house there's a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Interesting. Can I use this to get in?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please. Please.
Oh, okay. That doesn't really help me right now.
Am I sensing?
Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. When the goose's twisted neck blows the anger and passion of a person who slaughtered the poor bird. The waves of emotion carry no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and desire for all Bargain's property to go to hell.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him, too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The dead goose lies between the crying and peasants. The observation bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems the nearest quarreled over a goose strangling net to revenge, a classic genre. Art, make Atoli calm down. Art 1. Ooh.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Ooh, voltage point. I will go inside there in just a second. We got a point. Words. Words is what I need to progress. Sufficient chance to attract an enemy's planned action. Okay, so I want to take... Put that on here. And I want to put fortune on here. Heavy attack, having a chance to interrupt their things would be good. Right. Wooden box, handcart, bait box. This box is marked words of love, sweet as kisses. The name of Vanessa and Luca intertwining, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from the damp and the rain. More the evil it carries within. Jack shaft. Although it's already become mouldy from disuse, it carries the memories of spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shafts don't grow thorns, but they're warm, delicate rose petals. They portray the love for someone. Okay, so that gives me some more information. One murdered goose. Let's go talk to the wise lady. Diary of an Oblate priest. They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world, preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils, cursed by God, are real. They're everywhere. In distant sound, people whisper the name Ogruva, a cruel beast whose penance brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbours. A fairy tale, you say? I've seen Aklav here in Prestosi. I heard of the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fibre of my soul, and I felt its fury that this wraith brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed virgins, keep me safe. Tongue-tied much there, was I? So that's the thing we're tracking. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy and your land and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Typhus to study, and now you're calling us stupid. Backwards, you repeat after the reactor of your Gradutsky and Gregorian, your language is the language of the dogs, and you want to write to me in only Russian. Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is your salt in your tears and your glue in your bones. You will not renounce her? You can't.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Okay, accuse her of... That seems like a bad idea!
Then I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to just accuse her of taking advantage of people. I will return when I gain knowledge. Let's go see if there's more stuff around the village. Like, walk around, clickety click click click. Tell me your secrets. There was nothing down here. Maybe I need to go to the cemetery again. Time to manipulate.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Oh, that worked. Rasputin.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Very much changed.
I see him. My Uber. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in a cemetery.
Thank you.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafets.
Locals say that since a death, the village elder doom hangs over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn to bloody fights and people are tense and withdrawn. Things not looking good. Ask about the distinct elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not peaceful, so that definitely usually ends in bad demon juju.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Well...
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Anything else in the cemetery while I'm here? Oh, yep. Out of Vasey's grave. Oh, got a Thaumaturge point for this. Died only a year ago. His tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Stone strikes against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. Blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone creaks and crumbles, but it's not enough. Death is not enough. Man lies in a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Anything else about the place? Well, definitely develop our mind as well. I'm going to keep myself even for now. Okay, when we do a strong attack, it will still focused. I'll do that. The Burn Homestead or the village? Go to the Burned Homestead. Do you know what? Can I go to the village a minute? I want to go ask the wise lady, see if that actually gave us a bit more information. Someone clearly hated the village elder. So was the fire deliberate? That no, was I blind last time? Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep set some unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Peaceful and happy village, not quite. The villagers are riled up on the point of breaking, laying and blaming of others' troubles and the actions of Bakava. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark forces with folk's methods. Hey, salt works. Salt is power.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukavach.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Okay. Anything else I missed? Probably not. There's definitely something going on with this house. Might not find out for a minute though. Maybe Crazy Lady killed the guy? Set the fire in a moment of rage type of thing? Right, to the burned homestead. We need more evidence, more information. We need to click our fingers rapidly.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Door frame. Destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. The thick lines of the wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved as if by a chisel. They scream about the attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into the death void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the doorframe, a trepidation about losing a loved one. Sort of making me burpy. Anything else?
A horrible death.
A dry blood stain is soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wounds inflicted with scissors. Wasn't large, but is accurate. Life left the body, The heart went into spasms, and the mind recognised the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Person was actually murdered. Stabbed with a pair of scissors, you say?
I felt something.
Oh.
Where is it? So much suffering.
Belt. A charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. The buckle cuts through the leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. Pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice it cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Someone was belt smashing someone.
True fear.
Ragged doll. A doll is caked with the hard crust of fear. Its layers are like a varnish of old age painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smell of terpentine and constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. I'm guessing that girl got whipped or something. Probably by the belt. Anything else around here? The Umpire wishes to talk.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Ah! Same trace could be felt in the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. There's the smells of fear, her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, her mind wanders lost in the wilderness of fear. Maybe able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
So yes, and you'll do it again. So the odds are even.
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
I love that. It's just like, I didn't say the advantage was your side. I've got a fucking demon with me. Rasputin stands on sideline. Okay, so bruising hit, crushing, deep cut. Okay. Let's break him. Because these guys are doing lighter attacks. I could get my health back and do 11. 16 to 20 thing. Not of this world. Behind you. Ow. My face. No fear. Again, not of this world. I like the idea of just putting a knife through their back. We break you. I send you to meet your devils.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Well, they're dead. Time to go speak to a little girl who had a very bad childhood by the looks of things. Lots of pain. So when we get Thaumaturge points, I wonder, is there like... I wonder if it's the same sort of like count? Each time? We do have an inventory. We have a revolver? Okay. I don't appear to be able to change things right now, but I have other clothes. Interesting.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Probably quite possible.
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Anything else? No.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Vesna about Luca. It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Conclusion, please. Doesn't see Luca as a sullen chur and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot for Luca. Was at Vasily's house on the night the murder first took place. Oh.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm down and make her feel safe. I'll just give her the doll I found.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing, by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Thaumaturge point. Right, so what can we get? Except for attack on the enemy, deal the maximum possible damage. Ooh. Self-cast perfection. It makes it seem that makes it take longer, though. Slowing an enemy's actions. Increase damage with the suitor. I think I'm gonna go with the heart. And that's gonna interrupt. That always does 14. Double damage. Can this not have 2? Okay, maybe there are ones that are more upgraded eventually later. My innate flaw. It got me into trouble on more than one occasion, but also kept me out sometimes. It's a terrible part of me. Umpire follows this far, increases heart dimension force by 1. Chopping wood. Where's the wood chopping place? So I wonder if the old lady will have anything else to say. Let's go check on her before I head back.
What do we have here? Let's take a look around.
Oh. Didn't notice this before. Saint's icon. Handprinted icon, I think. This is Saint Feliki and the Martyr. The wise one's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into a gesture slightly pure as snowflake. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and seal beseech to heaven's protection. Go who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it too.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
This is sort of help from her regarding Father's behavior. She was fed up with her violence.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
The Elder's temper, Vasily has a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vanessa for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. Vasily's death has left its mark on the entire village. People become violent and full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently the Elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this.
Vesna came here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
I'm a
I
Thaumaturge.
am a Thaumaturge.
You people's magic. That's something I've got no faith in.
Go on.
For me giving Vasily a piece of my mind, he took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my salutor latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luka that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
Murderess. It was Vesna who murdered her father. She did it in a fit of passion. Her husband had nothing to do with the elder's death. Lost in time. Vesna's father was her tormentor. He had guided her to the wise one who sought help for her with the support of earthly and heavenly forces, but it didn't work. Desperate, Vanessa reached for the last resort. She murdered her cruel father, handing him over into nothingness. One should stay their blade. No, to be fair, murdering an abusive father like that, would you call that murder or self-defense?
Please, open up. There's no need to be afraid. Just open the door.
You're gonna wear yourself out banging a door like that. Can't you see nobody there?
I'm looking for Vesna. I have to speak to her.
Am I stopping you? Nobody there. I'm sure she went to see the hubby at work. Go bother them in the clearing instead of pounding on an empty house door.
Thank you.
Let's go. Oh, the wise woman. I'm hoping that because I've basically figured this stuff out, like, I get her help or something. Or maybe it makes the fight easier. Or at least can talk some fucking sense into him.
Again. This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Vesna.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Not much to think about here. If we can help Vesna, then get this nag quick to clearing like Mr. Shulsky asks.
Right, I've got to take a quick ad break and we'll be right back. Right, it's a pleasure.
Vesna, child. We have to talk.
I'm not...
And what is the message? I have a feeling I'm about to get told off.
Here to fight.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
I know what you did.
You don't know what you're saying.
On the contrary, she's the...
You bloody asshole. Don't put the my man so hard. Well, who's gonna stop me? Because she ain't, because I'd bully her just as hard. It all comes from a place of love.
The one who brought the Bukovac here. She killed Vasily. When the wise woman's spell didn't have an effect, you decided to finish him off yourself, didn't you? You're the one who killed your father.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukovac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Oh, now I can choose a difficulty level. Balanced. Fighting Wild Saluters. To defeat a Wild Saluter, you must get rid of the shadow that protects him. Vanquishing the shadow will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fierce he fights back. The bar tells you when the Wild Saluter sends more enemies against you. Nobody, I showed her the stuff and she laughed at it. Even said nice outfit. Now she's a bit worn out. How's Sammy doing? She's had a bit of quite a bad headache, so she's just had a long nap. I literally just woke her up while I was on that ad break before you joined. She's going to play some Sims and chill, and I just got her a snack. Today's been a bit of the kids kind of got to us, or so to say, Jade got to us, because she was misbehaving very badly today. But other than that, not too bad. I know they're going to friends. Okay, I'll get her a gift then. Be right back. Oh, here we go. Right, so that's when we get more people. Doom, suffering 5. So you damage 2 at the end of every round, max 4. Okay. Well, I can't just break the focus on this because I can only do 1. I'll do 14. The bloody penance. States. Backup has caused you to enter a suffering state. States can have benign or potentially deadly effects. Read the description carefully and don't get caught off guard. This one where I take damage every turn. Okay, so he has 18 health left. I could do a quick jab. I could do a diversion. And also have him... This removes all negative states for me. Don't mind me. So I should no longer be taking damage at the end of every turn. Get some health points back where I'm at. Punch to the face! That should be in my face. Damn it! It's got 1 health. And now I'm fighting 2 people. Lovely. Oh, but you can be broken. Break him. We are not of this world. Ah, that painful. Ow, my face! Kindly stop punching me. This will restore 11 hit points. I need health. Give me health. I will just quickly... That. Send that to Sammy. So when she actually gets on her laptop in a bit, she'll see that. And I'm sure she'll say thank you many, many times to you. I'm gonna have to go refresh the freaking phones list and add more things to it, aren't I? You're gonna end up emptying it, you are. Let's break her.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
I'm hoping that actually fits on her quite well. It should be the right size. It's just a question of like how it arrives. Feed backward the D-Dimension suitor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin came to your help. The untamed suitor won't obey your orders. Stop you from developing and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. Achieved the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Then kill me too. I was there. I saw everything. Vasily, bah. You're big men now. But when he was beating Vesna for years, No one lifted a finger. Bah! Now you're all so brave against her. Go home, pray better, and leave her alone.
Send a telegram at the railway station. Here's one creepy motherfucker. So I have another point. Ooh. Action reaction if it damage. Hmm. Interesting. So that's another quick attack. Traveler.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father. Do you still want to send something?
That was 2 years ago? Jesus.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
It's the Thaumaturge. It's a game that I picked up when it was on sale, ridiculously cheap. Been meaning to have a chance to play it. I was like, well, since I'm not doing like a dragon, I'd see how it is on stream, get people's thoughts if they want to see me stream it, or I just play it for myself. It's a monster taming game, but it's kind of like eerie, dark fashion. Also have to solve mysteries and that. Because you can kind of read people's minds by getting a feel for their emotions through magic. If you have a bad headache, honey, you're allowed to feel awful.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Who's getting drunk? I think I know who you mean, but I'm just not 100% sure.
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I would like to say that getting drunk is probably not the best idea in her situation, but I can understand why she is.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
I don't know. It seems to only be when money is, Oh, that's weird. It played last time. Watch, 5 years later, it's going to go off. I swear, that thing chooses when it wants to work. Okay, this is not creepy.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside them. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Uh-oh. Chat on, what am I doing here?
When people unite, empires fall.
Yeah, so we're supposed to go that way. Anything over here? Click and say click, click, click. Magic fingers, tell me all. Apparently nothing. Ooh. Wanted! All police station chiefs of Warsaw beware of Abeknadic's leader of the Shivs gang. Recently seen near Westbury Street. Blonde hair, blue eyes, round face, sizable stature. Distinct marks, dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief in the meadow, particularly active in Sodermenshire area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. That's me. Oh. No, it's actually it's a good idea why I'm here. Anti-Thaumaturge. Oh god, anti-Thaumaturge leaflets. Beware Thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting behind. Bring down the economy and thus take complete control of our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting like mode to take control of the most innocent minds and souls. Let's get rid of those parasites. Recent research showing Thaumaturge brains are burnt out from thought that go against nature. Hence, they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it's too late. Okay, note to self, be careful who I let know, say, I'm a Thaumaturge. Warsaw Courier. When this issue of the Courier is in your hands, the agency of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guest. His Majesty Nikolai II, Emperor of all Russia, King of Poland, Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tarja Alexandria Finodia will arrive in the city this afternoon. There will be royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On the long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with fleetstone of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all the kingdom. And with the vows of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts send to the throne by echo of fervent desire and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifesto that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland, and in the name of comfort, the Polish people under Russia rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their essential needs will be recognised and ready for civic and public service. I believe the word is bullshit. Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of workers in Germany and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strikes, put down your tools and join the fight for a future. Anything else to discern of information on it? Menu. Ooh. Broth fruit soup. Pottage with crayfish, jelly, goose and jelly, young turkey. Romanian lettuce, pan-seared saffron milk cups, cup salad.
how rude.
You can ask for all those things, baby. Literally examining anything in this game gives you experience. Act 1, a city that does not forget.
Why such a crowd?
Welcome back, Dash.
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Definitely a butcher.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me, are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa! Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
I don't think you should have opened your mouth, mate.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We won that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
So you think she took you for one of her lackeys? Something's going on.
I suggested myself.
I feel like I should play along.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
She knows about Thaumaturge.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
So you could hand yourself in. Who are you?
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
I'm going to take a look around.
Pistol bullets fall from under the woman's dress, scattered on the pavement. Sword bullets carry big emotions, hope, because they were meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which those difficult times makes its way to the hardest of hearts, and determine the compass of courage without which it would be possible to call reality. Oh, something. No, that would be a good thing to actually save up for, honey. I like that idea. And honestly, that amount to save up for it, that wouldn't actually be too unrealistic, because that's basically what we saved up for when we went on holiday to Isle of Wight. Sorry, we're planning our summer holidays and that in advance.
Maybe you could think a little faster?
I'm going to take a look around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's about the same as what we paid to Isle of Wight, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Workers leaders. But I'm innocent. Anything else around here? I can't remember which rank's higher and which rank's lower. Sergeant, Corporal. I'm pretty sure it's Sergeant first.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Poriak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
And one over to them. If I kill last name. Well, let's keep looking. Police barrier meant to help with keeping order in the valley. This order barrier carries memories of a hand whose firm grip represents determination of one who controls it. Was the Guardian commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. Manhunt a statistician. The sergeant wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. Manhunt entails a lot of work. Rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might settle for taking the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers lead is perfect role. Ah, so I can manipulate now. Or I can help them fight. Well, you know, trying to get this woman out of it.
The corporal tell you we're going to shoot?
Make the sergeant accuse the worker. Deed 2 required.
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Шагом march!
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair?
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's.
There's one of the smuggler boats supposed to meet in at Burke Roberts. The woman I met during the kettling incident was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of undergarments. Clearly, it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Fortunately, this time the guard didn't hold and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again and we'll meet at Roberts for the jam donuts. I'll mute myself first. Right, so we're going to a funeral at a cinema. Cinema? Cemetery. Just that general direction. Is it going to take me to the carriage or something? Click many buttons. Oh, there's something to ball card, carnival or ball at the public casino for midnight. The Polonist rats waltz after midnight. Okay, like dancing. Nice. No, I feel like I should wander around the city first. So we're up here. So there's a few things. Because this game rewards you. I'm gonna have my pug try to make him a husky. Yeah, pug husky. In most of these places look like it's gonna be sharp, but yeah, I haven't actually looked at. I think I can change my outfit now, right? Honestly, I like that jacket more, but yeah. Did that actually change? Okay, apparently not. Maybe I have to change it some other way. I don't know. Right. Do to be nosy. Pusky! Looks like a lot of stuff might be locked off at the moment, to be fair. No other points of... Ooh, more reading. Propaganda Warsaw. The sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish architecture and extravagate the Slavic population living by the Valencia River. The complete harmlessness of quarrying waste to humans is evident by the booming health of the workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning at laboratories and suburban farms, who mostly rely on human fertilizer, even during the spread of the epidemic disease. So what room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They're probably dreamed up in an empty head of tabloid writers or perverse brains of the ill-willed. Amidst the mature of the hay, among the cattle and simpletons, the eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind, and mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews, and is used supernatural science to guide the monarchs and the wise men to welcome the future saviour of the world in a poor thatch in Bethlehem. Those blood ripples I see. Okay, so when you do your perception, which shows you where to go, and also you can pick up on hidden things, it sends out like a red shimmer of which direction to go for like your objectives. In most places actually look locked off at the moment, so don't think I can actually go most places. Oh, I can go in here apparently. Police. I probably don't want to go in the police station. Yeah, I think I have to head. For my main objective, just for now at least. Oh, okay, I'll catch a tram. I can catch a tram to the place I need to go. The cemetery. Read. Men's tailor accepts all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices, except thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence from the start to finish. Sweet aftertaste of hot and hint of bitterness, a postcard from the overseas world where the sang of heaven's birds meet the rattle of silver chains. Oh, this is cool. I got experience with drinking some hot coffee. Right, so I have to go up like somewhere that way. Is there anything down this street? Doesn't look like it. Off to our father's funeral. So much going on there. Read. Obituary notice. The late Frater Hartsman went to be with the Lord following brief yet painful agony, having received sacraments on August 18th, 2005 at age 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anne's Church on Quasquitz Sporedimits on the August 25th at 11, followed by transfer of the body to the family tomb at the cemetery.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
They're burying Satan in sacred ground.
Some of those assembled believe it to be sacrilege. Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. What is your opinion, considering the book at your side?
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Please, quote me.
They're right.
That's true. The man being laid to rest was in fact Satan incarnate.
Is that so?
And now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you can't go any further.
Okay, get out of the way.
I'm asking you kindly get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
My husky said nope. Okay, so this guy will break easily. This guy not so much. While we're here... Let's grab that one. Select yourself or a suitor. You can preview both you and your suitor's skills. This will help you plan the attack. Summon another suitor. You can summon another suitor at any time. A green frame around the suitor's image means that they are exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description about the suitor to find out what they're most useful at the moment. Old wound. He is suffering 5, receives damage to 5 at end of every round. And attack. Do me a favor. Hit him with that. Because he's going to get an attack anyway. Ow. Ow. Finish him off. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Oh dear. Get myself back some HP. You're now suffering. I could do 2 points for that. Or I could do a quick punch on him. And he should die. Kill myself by 10. 6. Nope, failed to kill him. Ow! My face. Quick jab. Enemies have traits that can make them immune to attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and can be disabled. To disable an enemy trait, attack them with a suitor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have 5-dimensional force, you can take away all the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. Okay, so what's he got? Resistance trait. Attack with one pair to disable. Of course you would ask that. Right, so I could do that. So times 4. Yeah. Surprise! I have a gun too. Oh, fuck off. Ow! Oh, this hurt. Fuck you.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary. Can we meet for an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Okay, let me save and I'll finish up and I'll come sit with you when my bath's running. And I need to have a bath. I need to clean myself. I'm a dirty man. I'm gonna go find out who I can raid.